All right, I'm Nick. The other day I made a video. I know 2 videos in 1 week, that is crazy, but we talked about sourcing some different kayaks. Now this 106 Old Town Sportsman paddle kayak, it just happened to be listed locally. We had a bunch of requests for keel guards for it, so I decided to go pick it up. It's brand new, it's never been in the water. I think it just sat in storage for the last year. So we picked it up so we could make the keel guard. We have some other things like the Anchor Wizard adapter that we know fits. We'll make some adjustments and make some videos about it and get that stuff updated on the website because we've had questions for it, right? But we're going to take this kayak, we're going to talk about it briefly, go from front to back, and maybe it's the perfect blank template for a lot of people, right? Price point's about $1,300. I know Old Town has it on sale for about $11.50 right now. I don't know if that includes shipping or anything like that, but I'm sure you can get it for $1,300-ish, okay? Weighs 77 pounds. It is 10.5 feet long. Drain plug in the front, which always kind of cracked me up. There's no way in the world anyone's going to use this drain plug. If you ever get water in your kayak, put something underneath the rear of the kayak so it picks up like this. Open this up, take a water bottle, cut the top of it off, and scoop the water out from this hole, and then put a towel in there and dry it. Don't take this off and try to lift the kayak up and flip it over. That's just an absolute nightmare, okay? It doesn't make any sense. It's just an access point that you don't need. Maybe it's required by the Coast Guard. We're rambling, but it doesn't make any sense. Open this, pick up the back, drain the water. So you do have internal access here, which is nothing fancy. It just gives you access to the kayak. You do have awesome adjustable foot pedals, especially if you are in a paddle kayak, which it is. It's nice to have something to push on, right? So you can pull this out, slide this down to your desired height. If you're shorter, slide it back where it needs to go. This strap is for helping you stand up, but if you come in here with that camera, this is one of the first things I noticed is kind of weird. If you actually pull on this and you're up here, the whole kayak flexes. Like you're trying to stand up. That just sounds crazy. And we dropped the camera almost. And it's 69 degrees in the garage. So that stuff already moves. I don't know how much I would trust that little screw to help me stand up. Results may vary, right? But I'm going to get rid of that. That's not going to be there. But a pretty blank canvas, right? We got a high position and a low position for the seat. There's no access to the center of the kayak underneath the seat. So you can say rigging the kayak may be a little bit harder. You do have a wide area for tackle boxes here. A small little mesh container. I don't know if you can see that on that camera right there. You got the mesh situation here for putting, whatever you want to put there, small tackle box, pliers, whatever you got. But it's very, very blank, right? You got a front-facing rod holder here. You got a nice paddle groove to set your paddle in right here, which is cool, so your paddle doesn't fall over. You have a paddle mount on this side, no big deal. That's just so you can install the clip that comes from the factory. 2 rearward-facing flush mount rod holders, some bungee. Obviously, you have the straps to strap the seat down. Nothing back here, right? There's no shallow water anchor. This is a blank canvas, which we've talked about. We could probably go from here to there and make an adapter. We'll see. A lot of options with this kayak. We haven't decided what we want to do with it, but we do have access to do a bunch of crappie fishing. We've made some videos about that last year, and I think that we could turn this into... rephrase it. I think that it's already probably a crappie killing machine in a small body of water. But I think you could optimize it to make it super useful. Maybe put a trolling motor on here. Maybe put a trolling motor on the front. Maybe put a trolling motor on the rear. I'm not a real big fan of that stuff, but people love to put trolling motors on things these days. Small body of water, back of the truck, tossed it in the water, go catch a few crappie, load up, go home. This looks like a pretty sweet setup to me, okay? So I was actually glad we were able to source it just so we can make those parts that have been requested. And really the parts that we already make, we're just gonna make sure they fit this kayak. We'll make some videos and stuff about that. We're still working on getting our hands on a Native. We emailed Native. We also emailed Crescent, hoping to be able to get kayaks from them. So if you know anybody at Native or Crescent, tell them that we are interested in getting those kayaks, all right? If there's anything that you want to see done to this kayak or have any questions, let us know. I look forward to getting it on the water, see if we can catch some fish in it. Thanks for watching.